What's up, y'all? Ace the Mute here, coming back at you again, breaking my code of silence one more time, because I need to talk about the future Mugiwara crew. Keep in mind of three things. One, this is only if you're up to date with the most recent chapters of One Piece, meaning you read minimum chapter 1015 and 1016 minimum. So if you're not, don't watch this video. Don't think I forgot about y'all. I know those who are new to One Piece, just checking out my channel, wanted to see what's going on, wanted to figure out what this whole One Piece world is. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. I'm just handling this information because it needs to get out. So, this is also bearing in mind you watched my previous video about Kaido being built different. Keep that in mind. I'm going to try to do this in one full take, in minimal edits as ever. So, yeah, just going to try to do this. So, yeah, before I start, I'm new to this channel. I'm new to this way, but I know I have a lot to say. If you like what you see, if you feel like you need to add input, or you really just want to do what everybody else does and just watch, like, subscribe. I would love to have you join the mutation. If you like videos, if you like anime, if you like videos, of course you do. If you like anime, if you like theories, and if you like gaming, or any of the three in any combination whatsoever, then follow. Like I said, I would love to have you guys enjoy the mutation. But back to where I was going. I think 3 people are going with Luffy to the next island, I should say. Minimum next island. I also think of those 3 people, maybe one of them, maybe 2. Okay, let me bring it back. I think 4 people are going with me on the cruise ship. Because at this point, it's a cruise ship. The Sunny's going to have 4 people. 1, Momonosuke, because he realizes the importance of being alive, but he is not going to be Shogun yet. He's not. He's not old enough. And I know there's a running rumor that that he's going to get matured faster with the rot fruit, or mature fruit. I don't see that happening, because even though his body would mature fast, his mind would not be there. He would still be that of an 8-year-old boy. It doesn't matter. He still needs to grow. And that'd be a weird transition. I don't see Oda doing that. So and this is going off of the whole mindset that Oda's going to pull a Roni Kenshin. He's going to go not only to be like a cabin boy, which would not necessarily be a permanent part of the crew, but be a part of the crew. He would also be going, stay up. He would also be going with a retainer. Now, I don't know if Shinobu is going to be going with them. I don't see that. Shinobu's Wano main. She stays on Wano. That's her land, that's her home. I don't even think she wanted to go out to sea. Yamato! See that? That right there? That one's where I believe is going to be the, hey, you're going to there. She is going to be the new retainer of Kozuki Oden. Kozuki Momonosuke. That's number 2, the second person. But we kind of all want that to happen. We all want Yamato to happen, and most of us want Momonosuke to go. So who are the second 2? Well, Tama, or Otama, since, via Olin. Tama, She's going. Why? Because not only did Ace promise Yamato that she would join him, she promised Otama she would join him. And if there is one thing that Luffy does, he holds on to anything that Ace promises. Like, anything that is Ace, he will take it as his own. Ace's will is now Luffy's. That's just how it is. Her role, cabin girl. Like, really, to be honest, what else would you? I don't see any other position unless to help out Sanji, which I don't think Sanji would be against that. And I know she would learn a lot from Robin and Nami, hopefully more so not Robin than Nami, but you know. And the fourth member, who would be the fourth member that is joining the crew? And I know you guys are probably going to be like, oh, wow, okay, wow, didn't see that coming. The fourth member, roll please. The Nidai Katetsu. In some way, shape, or form, Zoro will upgrade blades. He will. He will have the Nidai Katetsu. That's going to be the fourth person, because honestly, Zoro will see it as a person. The fourth person to leave Wano and go with them to the next island. Reason I say that, and it pains me to say this, because one day, Momonosuke is going to get big enough and strong enough to wield Enma. It's going to happen. And it's honestly, as much as we don't want to, it belongs to Momonosuke. He says it multiple times. I am allowing Zoro to use my blade. Straight up said, Zoro, can you use this blade for me? They were like, Momonosuke, are you sure this is your blade? Yes, but I'm not old enough to use it, nor can I use its power. Zoro, use this blade in my stead. Now, he probably didn't say that in exact words, but Enma belongs to Momonosuke. If he goes as a cabin boy on the ship, more than likely, 9 times out of 10, he is training with Zoro. Zoro will teach him how to fight, how to guard, how to listen to not necessarily the voice of all things, but feel the breath of all things. And let's not talk about that, because Momonosuke already has a grip, sort of, on the voice of all things. So the breath of all things on top of the voice of all things, Momonosuke could be very overpowered. But that's beside the point, especially if he's now I'm just thinking about a future Momonosuke that can wield Enma and has the voice and breath of all things. Oh my goodness. Put some hockey on the boy and he is overpowered. Woo! Sheesh! Anyway. Yeah. Momonosuke, Otama, Yamato, and Nidai Katetsu. It's just gonna happen. So yeah, in essence, Zoro's probably going to wield two cursed blades, which kind of goes with his epithet of being a bit of a demon, since, you know, demon form Ashura. Now, I hope, me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I hope I'm wrong, because Zoro wielding Enma is actually better than what I wanted. Better than what I expected. If you didn't know this, I'm a very, 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 very considerate Zoro fan. I say considerate because I still am a fan of Sanji as well. I literally see it as Kaido gets kicked out of Wano. Yori becomes shogun of Wano. Instead, for Momonosuke, who's the true heir, but not old enough to do so. Not old enough to do so. Stay. I lost my train of thought because of this whole phone thing that is still falling. I need a new phone stand. Texas summers melt everything. It doesn't matter what, it will melt. Keep that in mind if you ever move to Texas. For all those who live in Texas, y'all understand. Momonosuke, Yamato, Otama, and finally, Nidai Kitetsu. Those are the four. Now, where would Yamato fit in all this? Well, she, from what I believe and what I've seen and some proofs and just, hints, being a fish woman, man, a fish Odin, since she's a fish Odin, she would probably fall around the same usefulness, if not more, as Jinbei. The thing that makes it different, Jinbei's true role on the ship is helmsman. I mean, it's not like Yamato's just going to be the Odin. No. She will be the retainer of Momonosuke. In the same way that, what's his name from the Whitebeard Pirates who went after Odin when he left Wano without permission. In that same regard, in that same way, Yamato will end up joining the Straw Hats to be the retainer of Momonosuke. But then when Momonosuke comes back home and is like, all right, it's time for me to rule, Odin's probably, and I say Odin, Yamato is probably staying on Luffy's ship. Why wouldn't she? Unless she just chooses to go back to Wano. Why would she want to? Her whole thing was, I need to leave. I need to go on a journey. I need to do this. I need to be Odin, right? So why would she leave? Why would she leave? No, she's staying on the ship. Nidai Kitetsu, staying on the ship. Because Momonosuke will take back Enma eventually. Enma's on a loan. Let's just be real. He's on a loan. Otama was promised that she would get off of Wano via Ace. Luffy's whole thing is Ace's promise is my promise. Plus, she already sees Luffy as a big brother. Otama's coming. So 3 people in a sword, so 4 spirits in total. That's how I see that. The assets here. Let's just really look at the assets. And with that, I'm just going to leave it at that. Momonosuke will learn from Zoro. There will be so many more gags. He has a good relationship with Luffy and will learn how to be a leader. Sanji will teach him manners. Like, everybody gives Sanji crap for not kicking a woman. Oh, Sanji's sexist. Sanji's weak. Sanji can't do anything. Sanji is a Chad. Sanji is a man of character. Sanji will never kick a woman. It's in his blood. It's in his nature. Not just that. It's in his training. He will never do it. He will cut off his legs before kicking a woman. That is just how he is. Be mad. That's his personality. Be mad about it. But that's who he is. He just has that respect for women. And some people will find that disrespectful. I find it disrespectful that you find his mindset disrespectful. We'll have that. The gags with Nami and Robin will continue thus far, thus making the gags with Brooke and Sanji amazing. The dynamic's already there. Just take Kinemon out, put Yamato in, and it's going to be a little different, but it's going to be funny, and it's going to be good, and it's still going to be good with plot. Because that's what we have to remember, the plot. Otama, like I said, learn from Nami and learn from Robin. Hopefully more so Robin than Nami, because Robin is older, so she might see Robin as more of an old, like an actual mother type. I mean, her whole role on the crew via Oda, mother parental unit, therefore mother. Yamato, like I said, in my opinion, and from what I think, being a fish man or woman or fish Odin will literally learn how to manipulate the water like See, this is the thing. Everybody wants to give Yamato a devil fruit. Why? Because Kaido has a devil fruit? Okay, yeah, I guess, but what signs has she shown to have one? Just because Big Mom had all of her children have devil fruits does not mean that Kaido's going to do the same thing. If anything, Kaido will make Yamato as strong, not as, but almost comparable to him in strength with no devil fruit whatsoever because the weakness of a devil fruit. And that's just me, thinking like, Kaido's personality type, strength overall. Devil fruits are hacks. I was given this devil fruit. Let me give all my people devil fruit because they're weak. Let me give my daughter/son, because I'm, Odin, and she claims to be an Odin. She never once said man or woman. I know Oda says man, but she claims to be Odin. So, I think, and I'm going to say it again, she is a fish Odin. So therefore, the fact that she doesn't have a devil fruit means there is one more person who can save Luffy, Chopper, Brooke, and Robin if they fall in the water. Now, here's the big thing. This kind of goes into another theory that I have and I'm hoping that this happens. I at this point almost praying it happens. Either Nami or Carrot, if Carrot decides to stay on the ship because she's not gonna be a Straw Hat, sorry, eats the snow fruit that is on the ship that I'm assuming, because it was the closest fruit besides the apples that were there when she died. Well, when the snow fruit user died, I forget her name, because she was kind of boring. Don't get me wrong, she was like attractive, and if you're into wings and all that stuff and like boobs on wings, yeah, she's cool. But as a story, like an actual story, you could put anybody in that slot with the snow fruit, and they probably would have made a better impression. Like, her whole thing was, oh, Zoro, you're not going to fight me because I'm a girl, right? You're not going to cut me down because I'm a girl. You want to be cut down so badly. You want Zoro to kill you so badly. You really want Zoro to give you the whole 100. You really want Zoro to give you that work. You a Zoro fangirl. That's it. That's it. You were just a Zoro fangirl. I think that Carrot or Nami, hopefully Carrot because that would make her a snow bunny, but Nami, because she has the weather, eats the fruit, making her a snow woman or snow rabbit woman. One or the other. Snow bunny, snow woman. Either way. Thus eliminating the reason for her needing to keep her devil fruit because she's a fast swimmer, or to not have a devil fruit because she's a fast swimmer and can also help out. Yamato, if she's a fish woman, fish man, fish Odin, then she can be just as fast as Sanji and Jinbei. Yeah, because she'll be able to swim and she's a fish man, so she'll be just as fast. Now, this is the part where it gets kind of convoluted. The Nidai Katetsu is going to be sitting there. Just sitting there. Or it will be Momo's first blade to practice with. Because there is no way that Zoro's letting Momo use Enma. He knows firsthand how powerful that blade is. It will suck the energy dry. That Momo will be nothing but a shriveled up. Momo will look like Brooke. No, he's not gonna let that happen. Not his student. No. Hell no. He's not doing it. So, I can honestly see Zoro will use the Nidai Katetsu as a training, or give Momo the Sandai Katetsu at the time for training so that he can not only master Cursed Blade energy, because that's a thing. I mean, at this point, it has to be. Not only master the Cursed Blade, but master his swordsmanship, and as well master his own inner haki. Basically, Momonosuke jumping on the ship will be his training arc. To be, at this point, better than Odin. Because that's Momo's whole thing. Momo has the voice of all things. Training under Zoro will have the breath of all things. We'll have Enma, but instead of 2-sword style, probably be 1-sword style. So all of his haki is not going to be split between 2 blades. Or 3 blades like Zoro. And then, on top of that, this is bearing in mind that Zoro does defeat Mihawk or Shiryu of the Rain because he wanted to beat Mihawk before Zoro to prove that he is the greater swordsman, but cheated, and then Zoro somehow gets on top and wins because he will never lose to somebody who's invisible like Sanji. A whole nother mindset that I had zoned out there for a second. Momonosuke will probably be broken, and he's a dragon. Let's not sit here and think that Momonosuke has a flawed devil fruit. Let's be factual here. Vegapunk made a perfect copy of Kaido's devil fruit. Perfecto. Shoot. He probably even got away with the weakness of the devil fruits touching water and being weak. We've never seen Momonosuke touch water, so we don't know. For all we know, Momonosuke could be broken right now. Right now. But that's beside the point. Main point of the video, Momonosuke, Yamato, Tama, Nidai Katetsu. Those are the 4. Momo, cabin boy. Yamato, retainer. Otama, cabin girl. New blade, training weapon, and upgrade for Zoro in the future. Alright. Later. ミックスの酒を届けに行くよ。海風気任せ波任せ